everyone, Boardgame Brody here with Meeple Mountain. I have a copy of Christmas Lights, a card game by 25th Century Games. And of course, you know it's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh yes, we know you like opening presents and untangling lights, and we can't forget about decorating the tree. It's Christmas time, and what could be more fun than to play an actual Christmas-themed game? Christmas Lights is a set collection game with some memory aspects. It plays in 10 to 30 minutes and is for 2 to 6 players. The game is very easy to learn and play, and even the kids can play this game by themselves. Let me tell you 4 things that you need to know about this game. Number 1, the Christmas theme. For my family, we love playing lots and lots and lots of board games during Thanksgiving and Christmas time. It helps everyone get together to have fun, but how many Christmas-themed games are out there? Well, it doesn't seem like many, so this game helps you to get into the holiday mood, sipping your hot cocoa, trying to string your own lights while looking at the Christmas lights that you already put up. Number 2, the overall goal in the game. Each player has 2 pattern cards that they need to complete by forming a chain of lights that match their pattern cards. Broken bulb cards will temporarily save a spot for the needed color while continuing building the line. Bubble bulbs work as wild cards and can be used in place to count as any color. But also you will draw an event card and do as it says. Events happen throughout the game, causing some slight changes in a rule, possibly hurting you or even helping you, as it's Christmas Eve and you need to hurry to finish your lights. Now in this game, you need to know that your hand of bulb cards are never visible to you, as you hold them facing everyone else. So you can see everyone else's cards, but you can't see your own. Number 3, 4 actions you can take on your turn. There are 4 steps that you do, but always following this same order. And if you choose to skip a step, that's fine, but you can't go back to take that action later on. Play. Choose 1 or 2 cards from your hand to play into your string one at a time. Each of these cards will need to match the bulb requirement shown on your pattern card, otherwise it will get discarded. Remember, you're not looking at your own cards, so to be able to choose these cards, you will hopefully get some more information as you play the game. Swap. Choose a card from your hand and swap it with a card from another player's hand. Both players can look at the new card before placing it back into their hand. Hopefully you choose a card that you need to place in your pattern next. Sale. Choose 1 or 2 of your cards in your hand and place them on the table. You can offer 1 card at a time to another player in exchange for the answer to a yes or no question about your remaining cards in your hand. Players can accept or reject the offer, and if accepting, the player has to answer the question truthfully, and then they will take the card into their hand. Refill. You can then refill your hand up to 5 cards. Following these steps, you will set up your hand knowing what color bulbs you have and remembering this until your next turn when you can play them down, and then setting up for your next turn by gaining more information. Once a player completes their own pattern cards, they win the game. Number 4, additional games to play with these cards. There is a pamphlet included in the game explaining bonus games that you can play using these same cards. These games take the basis of other games like Memory or Old Maid or Go Fish, while others give you new experience with a new idea. So after knowing these 4 things, you now know what you need to so that you can enjoy a Christmas-themed Christmas Lights game that you can play while or before untangling your own lights. So plug in those lights and make this time the most wonderful time of the year in Christmas Lights, a card game by 25th Century Games. Again, this is Boardgame Brody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around and check out some other board game reviews to see what you might want to get to the table.